High School Technical Etude for Clarinet for Series D. This etude is in the key of D major with two sharps, and the tempo di polacca refers to a dance. So I think here it's best if you play it on the faster end of the tempo range, around 88 to the quarter note, so that you can make all of the phrases. Notice as you glance through it, there are very few rests or breath marks indicated. So I think that it's fair to breathe after any of the dotted quarter notes. You might breathe in different spots than where you hear me do it in the recording, but again, breathing after a long note, in this case, after those dotted quarter notes, I think is fair game. One thing to take special note of are the trills and ties. These will likely be spots where you're going to be inclined to make a rhythmic mistake. So make sure that you keep counting and using your metronome, especially when sustaining a held note. As a practice suggestion, I might offer to you to practice this without the trills at first, so that you're just playing the note and you have a sense of how long it's really supposed to last for in terms of beats. And once you get that figured out, then go back and put the trill in. Make sure that the trilled half notes don't suddenly become shorter just because there's activity happening with them. They've got to last for 2 or more counts if they're tied. As always, make sure to keep the staccatos light and bouncy rather than being short and heavy. Take note also and remember that accidentals carry through the entire measure. So look at measure 24, look at measure 43 with the A sharps. We've got to have those all the way through. Be aware also of potentially unfamiliar enharmonic spellings. So B sharp is enharmonic to C natural. E sharp is enharmonic to F natural. Make sure that you're playing the correct notes there. And lastly, pay attention to the turn in measure 51. That's a lot of technique to squeeze into a very short amount of time. So you're going to have to play the D, the E above it, come back to the D, the C sharp below it, and come back to the D, all in the span of about half a beat. It's important that that G that's on the and of beat 1 is there rhythmically, so you don't get to add any extra time because of the turn. It's very fast. You can do it. You have enough time to do it, and you can hear me do it in the recording. Save enough air at the very end to make a big crescendo through that scale in the final bar so that you finish very strongly. Please let me know if you've got questions as you're preparing this. You can reach me through the contact information that's available on Sal's website. I look forward to hearing from you, and I wish you the best of luck with your preparation in this etude.